Hello, this is ADemonicWizard on Twitch, ADemonicShadow fluidly, everything else to bring you a review. This is just on the story portion on that. I will necessarily have a review on the multiplayer and the trophies in another video. And so as you can see here with Naughty Dog, what I'm necessarily doing just messing around is that I am messing with some modifications to increase enjoyment, which are of course unlocked after beating the game. These bonuses have been in every Uncharted game, which allows you to change the view. As you can see here, I went to the rainbow one. I also turned off gravity and put him in his little swimsuit gear. Now, as you're all aware, the story runs at 30 frames per second, 1080p. And it's really impressive with this game and its graphics, and the fact that Naughty Dog is able to continually push the limits of the system that they're using, always making beautiful and stunning games, always being one of the best looking games on the console, if not the best. And one of the things you'll always be constantly saying when playing these games is how fucking amazing it looks. Another thing I also note with Naughty Dog is all the little mini things that they add a touch to. Necessarily in this here segment with the dialogue, which they took from The Last of Us, with having optional conversations that you can necessarily go to your friends and everything like that and talk to them to have more dialogue between the two and open, more conversations and everything like that. Unfortunately, it's not as in-depth as The Last of Us, revealing a more important, crucial plot details or anything like that, or backstory or anything like that, but it was welcome. As you can see here, this is of course the vehicle segment, which they did a great job doing. This very wide open world that you're able to explore with multi paths to get to your necessarily destination and getting to your next set pieces, which are overly toply done versus versus Uncharted 3. The set pieces are amazing. There's more of them, and they really do it over top with them being some of the most beautiful set pieces ever done. Makes it kind of feel like you're in like a movie. Now, one of the things that now with the story of the game, my personal opinion, I actually do like the story of the game. Spoiler alert, there is no mystical creatures at the end. It's just a story of pirates, which I was actually fascinated about and very interested in. I do, me personally, like Uncharted 2 just a little bit better, mainly because there's Chloe in there and there's just some minor little things in there, but right underneath that is Uncharted 4 with its amazing graphics, its amazing set pieces. It's very fun and worth playing through again. Bonuses and everything like that, and extra unlocks. Its gameplay of course is the same, then of course improve it overall. Necessarily being a third-person shooter, able to use your your gun, go into melee combat. And one of the things that they once again took from The Last of Us and improved on is necessarily the stealth mechanic. Normally in games like these, when you're caught by the opponent or the enemies, they all know where you're at, they all going after you, which does happen here. But one of the things that you're able to do that you're not able to do in other previous Uncharted games and just games overall is re-enter stealth, or breaking the line of sight and hiding. And then they'll necessarily be more they'll be of course looking for you while traveling the landscape and everything like that, which is very fascinating, because one of the things that they also do is that if you stealth kill someone and you leave their body out in the open, it's possible for someone else to see it, and then that would also alert your presence instantly, but they'll be more alert and more aware that you're in the area. Now, outside that pretty much is Uncharted. It's a very definitely worth playing. Definitely, a console seller. Definitely a game worth playing, and definitely worth getting. I also suggest getting it as soon as possible. Mainly just because it's a great story and before you get spoiled online, of course. But it's multiplayer, which once again is just as great and unfortunately doesn't get as highlighted as everything else in the game. Like its story, but multiplayer is just as fun and spectacular, which should definitely try out. But there's no glitches or any type of bugs or anything like that that will prevent you from getting the game at day one. There's no game-breaking bugs, no glitches or anything like that will ruin the experience or take you out of the gameplay. So it's definitely worth getting if you want to get the game. It's definitely worth getting as soon as possible. One of the things that I really do appreciate what Naughty Dog is that they did take your time with this. We're not entirely sure if we're going to be getting an Uncharted 5. Naughty Dog, Naughty Dog is totally up for it. But one of the things I like about Naughty Dog is that they're not necessarily rushing out games just for reasons of why not, but they're necessarily looking for a great story to go with that, because they necessarily want to play games that they want to play. And if they honestly wanted to just milk the franchise and make money, then we'd probably be on Uncharted 10 by now. But they're necessarily getting, once again, a very good story to go with the gameplay and the story. So it's quite possible that we may get down Uncharted 5. If we do, I probably think it's going to be with a different character, because I want to say pretty much wraps it up for Nathan here. But outside that pretty much was a review of the story. Once again, highly recommend it, highly suggest getting the game, highly suggest playing it, at least borrowing it, experiencing the great story, the amazing set pieces, the finale. It's beautiful beautiful game, and it's power to push the PS4 graphically and technically, what the things that happen on screen and all the little things that happen in the game. Once again, technically there's like 40 different ammo pickups, so that in every situation where you're necessarily looking for ammo, there's a different animation for it instead of just a standard one. The combat, if you fight someone and the gun you're having doesn't have any bullets, they'll give you that in the combat. You'll trade off the gun for it, and so that way you'll leave that hand-to-hand combat with a weapon and ammo. But outside that, I do want to thank you for watching. Definitely like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the video. Definitely will be trying to be posting more videos over the time. But other than that, until the next one, Demonic out.